Alrighty, Chef Buck here, and today we're gonna cook up some baby back ribs, you know, because it's easy and it's delicious, and when you make them at home, boom, it's more bang for your buck, right? First thing we wanna do is we wanna throw together a rub, you know, whatever seasonings you want. You know, this is a suggestion, but whatever seasonings you like. I don't put any brown sugar in mine. I don't put sugar because barbecue sauce is sweet enough, you know? So now we're gonna take our ribs, our big slab of ribs, and then we're gonna take the skin off of the bone side. It's like this filmy little layer of plasticky, skinny type stuff, you know. Just takes a second to get it off. You know, just do a little cut on the end, you know, between the skin and the meat, and just pull it right up, you know. Sometimes it'll come off in one big long sheet. Sometimes you gotta tug at it a couple of different ways. That sort of sounds inappropriate, but you can see what I'm doing right there. Boom, just do this, just takes a minute, and then that way the rub will get on your ribs more effectively, right? So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna take that rub we put together, you know, and I usually got some hanging around the house for whatever kind of meat dish I'm gonna throw together, and just pour it generously onto your ribs, both sides, and massage it in. You know, you can see I'm doing a really good job. I used to be a licensed massage therapist, but if you aren't a licensed massage therapist, you can still do a good job, right? Now we're gonna seal it in some tin foil. Super duper seal it tightly, you know. I'm not putting any oil on the aluminum foil. I'm not spraying it with anything, just plain foil, no water in there. Just wrap it up tight, and then we're gonna put it meat side down onto a baking sheet, and then we're gonna slide it in the oven, boom, and then we're gonna cook it for a long time. This is like 3 pounds of ribs right here. So I'm gonna cook it for like 2.5 hours at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, and then after that time, I'm gonna pull it out, and boom, I'm gonna carefully unwrap it because it's steaming there. You know, it's super duper hot, and you will be scalded and disfigured if you do not exercise caution. But go ahead and take your ribs out. You know, you can drain them a little bit if you need to. If there's a lot of juice in there, just go ahead and drain it. And then we're gonna put it on a rack, you know, over another baking pan. And then we're gonna coat the bone side generously with some barbecue sauce, whatever kind of barbecue sauce you like, you know. Go ahead and coat it nicely, and then we're gonna turn it over, and that'll be the last time we flip it. And then we're gonna coat it generously on the top, all along the sides, and slide it back into the oven. But now the oven's at 350 degrees, and we'll do it for 15 minutes. Then we're gonna pull it out, coat it again with barbecue sauce, not on the bottom, not on the bone side, just on the top, just on the sides. Then back in the oven for another 15 minutes, still at 350, and there you have it.
Bring them on, Buck!
So there we have it. I almost don't want to pick it up because it'll fall apart. Let's give it a taste. We're gonna slice it and put on a plate and serve it with some rice and some bread. See, the bone wants to come almost out of that one right there. That's so super duper, super easy. Takes a little bit of time, you know, but basically you just got to, you know, rub it up, barbecue it up, and let the oven do the rest. Muy fantastico. You can't get ribs this delicious for this kind of price, you know. You gotta make this at home, you know, for it to be affordable. Because, you know, they'll rob you blind eating something like this at a restaurant. But anyway, go ahead and give this rib recipe a try, and let me know what you think. And bon appetit.
Feel like a Viking?
Golly. If I shook this bone like this, the meat would go flying off of it.
Good Lord. You're making a mess.
Oh. Let me eat one more piece for the camera.
One more. What is that, your fourth?
We gotta do one more for the video. Look at that, man. There you go. Comes right off the bone.